Absolutely, I'd be happy to. So, most of you who don't know me personally don't know that I was actually raised by a stay at home dad. My mom was a pharmacist who had the traditional 9 to 5. If you're a pharmacist or you know any pharmacists, you already know what those hours look like. And my dad was with us, to take us to school. He picked us up from school. Any of my, extracurricular activities for me and my sister, he was there to drop us off and pick us up. I mean, he played with us in the summer. He did our hair. There was nothing that he couldn't or wouldn't do. Like, I never heard anybody say, well, that's just not my job, until I got into the real world of dating and marriage out on my own. One of the reasons why I'm so adamant about equality in the household is because my father was a stay at home dad. I saw that there was a real partnership that I'm not seeing a whole lot in today's relationships. Like, even though my father was the parent who didn't have a 9 to 5, number one, he still made money because he was a hustler and he made it while we were there to watch. He didn't use the excuse that, oh, I have kids, I got to drop kids off, I got to, do all the things, I got to have dinner ready and stuff like that, to not be able to put money in his pocket. And it's something that he also taught me as well. Number two, because of the way I was raised, I didn't see that the primary parent or the parent that stayed at home, like, that wasn't used as an excuse to take somebody else's labor for granted or to disrespect that person. He had his hobbies, he fished and he, did artwork and things like that. My mom also had her hobbies. She did a lot of crafting. She was involved in different, organizations and things around the. So it's always been just real strange to me to watch, how the dynamics of other families were, and the lack of respect that a lot of people have for stay at home parents. Even though my mom was the one with the traditional job and the traditional paycheck, she always made it very clear that she would not be able to manage the work hours that she had or climb, further heights in her career without the support that he gave the family. It was traditionally, or truly, I'm sorry, a team effort. And that was made very clear. So when I see that people are disrespecting, the stay at home parent or stay at home moms, people who have made a career out of actually, being at home, taking care of their kids, taking care of the household. When I see that disrespect, it's just really foreign to me because it's something that I was not raised with. And as the stay at home parent myself, I find it very disheartening because it is work, it is labor, it takes time, it takes planning, and sometimes at the sacrifice of the things that make most sense for us financially. This is why I always say that, you should have multiple streams of income and also have a side hustle, because at the end of the day, it does take, two incomes for most people, and if they want to live a certain way. And I grew up in an upper middle class family, and I intend to, carry that on with my children, whether I'm a single mom, whether I'm married, whether I'm the primary stay at home parent or not. That's just what I've seen, and that's what I intend to provide.